What's going on, AWGFAM? Welcome back to the channel. So, today we got the Hodge twins. And this is going to be what sparked the Philadelphia riots, which I already know. I can actually give you a little insight on there. But before we jump into it, as always, leave me some likes, comments, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And make sure you check back regularly, because I know whether you're subscribed, they may send you a notification, they may not send you a notification. So make sure you guys check back regularly. I should be posting daily. And before I jump into it also, I got this really cool thing. So, I dipped Grizzly Long Cut Winter Green. Well, I was super excited on my trip to get me a big can. Yes, sir! Got a big can! 6 fucking cans in one. Now, if you guys have never seen a Grizzly big can, here's your normal can. Here's your big can. Look at that shit. And it does not fit in your back fucking pocket. I'll tell you that right now. I already tried. So, I got some chew for a while. And of course, thank you, Derek, for this. It's fucking awesome, man. I really appreciate it. But now, back to the video. So, I'll give you guys the down low on this. And if you guys hear the humming in the background, I apologize. It's my laptop. I'm working on it. I'm almost to the point where my computer is built. I just got my monitor. I still need like 3 things for the actual tower, and I'm good. So if you guys want to donate, that would be awesome. You know, it would really help out at getting the computer, and it'll help me get doing the live broadcast, because I cannot do it on my old computer. My old computer's only got 8 gigs of RAM. And I can't even watch a 1080p video on my old computer anymore. It's done. Like, it's not happening. So every time I try to watch one, it skips all the way through the video while I'm trying to record, and that's no bueno for you guys. So if you guys would like to help me out, it's in my it's down in my description. And if you guys ever want to send me anything, I will always do a video. If you guys send me stuff, even just a letter, I'll always do videos. Just so I can say thank you to you guys. I really do appreciate it. Now, if I hit the 50,000 subscriber mark or some shit like that, and you guys are sending me shit all the time, I'm not going to be able to do videos on everything. I'll probably just do like a big packaged up video and like just everybody's stuff on one video. So, but if you guys want to send me stuff, you can. Make sure you guys just check the description. Everything in there is accurate and up to date. But without further ado, I will talk about what's going on right now in Philly. So, the police got called to a situation in Philly. It was for a man that had psychological problems. I think he was bipolar, I think is what they said. And they were asking for paramedics and firefighters to come out, or a social worker to come out. Well, here's the thing. When you have a knife, the police are coming out. I'm sorry, but that's who's going to show up to a situation like that. I'm not asking a paramedic to go into a situation like that unarmed. I'm sorry, I'm not. What's going to happen if he takes the knife to them? They die. If he catches them. I'm sorry. They are not there to take care of a situation. That is not a paramedic's job, and that is not a firefighter's job. That's a police officer's job. Or somebody else who's there to just get rid of the fucking situation, man. Like, I put it this way. Put yourself in the position of an EMT. Now you know that this person has a knife and is threatening to hurt people with it. Would you want to go? I know I wouldn't. Not if I have no way to defend myself. I don't want to be there, and I want the police there with me. So, yeah, the police should show up to every situation. And then when you run at the police with a knife, well, you're going to get shot, mental disorder or not. And if your mental disorder is so severe that you can't be around people, well, there's a problem there too. You probably shouldn't be around people. I'm just fucking saying. If you're a danger to others, then why are you in society? Alright, I'm just going to jump into that.
Got a new show for y'all. Remember, everybody, before we start the show, you can always support the Hodge Twins at officialhodgetwins.com. Pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Remember, use discount code ChineseVirus. I'll give you 20% off. Because we some good guys. Yeah, we got some nice hats over there, too. And we love this great country. All right, so we want to touch on the riots in Philadelphia and why they're rioting. Yeah, it's not because a white police officer just went on and started picking on black people. Said, look, there's a black one. Yeah, look at him sagging his pants. I'm going to go tease him a little bit. Yeah, let's go mess with him. That's not what happened. Yeah. What happened was a young black man was he was having some kind of mental break, and his relatives called. Yeah, his name was Walter Wallace. Walter Wallace Jr. Yeah. Yeah, and so the cops show up. I'm not going to show the video. Y'all probably seen it already. Yeah. I don't like showing too much violence in my videos. So cops get there. Walter comes out holding a knife. Yeah. Cops tell him repeatedly to put the knife down. And the cops are backpedaling. They do not want to shoot this man. Yeah. I will show you the video. Just take my word for it. They shot and killed him. All right. He's dead. He's dead. And that's why they've been riding. Yeah. But the media, they play some role in this. Yeah. Especially why black people act the way they do when the cops show up. Yeah. And Hollywood, mainstream media, they got their hands all in that. Yeah, this falls at the feet of the mainstream media. Yeah. And I'm gonna prove that point right now. I put up an article. CNN, of course. Comedy News Network. Yeah, so they don't want to focus on, cleaning the issues up. Yeah. They want to keep pushing this perception that white police officers are hunting down black men. And unfortunately, a great majority of the population in this country, they can't think for themselves. Yeah, and they buying into this BS. They buy into it. So CNN and a lot of our leftist media, they do not want us to come together as a country. Yeah. Once we get together, we can start fixing things. The more we fight, the more chaos they can cause, the more fuel they can add to the fire, because that's the only way they're going to win an election in this country. It's through pure chaos and fraud. Yeah, and pushing like on the right is all evil, and everybody on the right is the cause of all the problems in this country. And trust me, I'm conservative.
I'm going to pause it there, because that is a massive problem right now, and we're seeing it. What's going on with them emails? We all know whose emails we're talking about. I don't want to say the name, because here's the problem. YouTube knows who I am. They are already blacklisting my ass. So, I'm not going to say the fucking name. But we know what emails are being talked about right now. How many people have been censored over those fucking emails? Quite a few. I can think of quite a few right off the top of my fucking head. Why are these not being talked about? Why is it still Russian disinformation when it's not? It's already been said by multiple agencies. This is not Russian disinformation. So why are you fucking morons out there, especially on fucking Twitter? Good old fucking twatter, man. Always where it's happening. I love getting on there and just fucking tearing people some new ones. Just hitting them with a dose of fucking reality. God, I wish I could remember exactly what I said in the last one I went off on this dumbass bitch about. She's all running her fucking mouth, and I'm like, yo, you do realize that what you're talking about right now, I stand behind that. I think it was it Glenn Greenwald? I think it was Glenn Greenwald, who just left The Interceptor, which is it's a journalist company. It is a journalism company, and he left because he wrote a piece on it, and they told him, okay, that's great, we want you to remove everything about Biden. Excuse me? And that's what he said. Excuse me? I'm not going to censor myself. No. This needs to come out. And they said, no, it doesn't need to come out. And he said, all right. Deuces. Good. I'm glad. God, it shows you have fucking integrity, man. That's lost right now in journalism. Our journalists right now are fucking... They want to see the country burn. And it's fucking scary because a journalist is supposed to be non-bipartisan. You are not supposed to have a stake in either side. You're just supposed to report it as it is. So what the fuck happened to that? Why are your emotions becoming a part of it? Your emotions don't fucking matter. Your emotions on the situation don't fucking matter. That needs to be negated. I don't give a fuck how you feel personally. I just want to see the fucking news. That's why I can't trust any of you fucking news agencies anymore. I have to go elsewhere for my news. And if you guys don't already know, I follow Tim Pool and Liberal Hive Mind. If you guys don't know about them, check out Liberal Hive Mind. A lot of you should know about Tim Pool, and if you don't know about Tim Pool, you need to get on it. Tim Pool, look, he did an interview 2-3 days ago, and he had on a guy who was super left-wing. Look, there was shit that, there was a lot I did not agree with him. But there were points he brought up, and I'm like, I agree, man. I think it's a great point. I actually agree with you on this. Those are the discussions that we're not fucking having. And that's why I'm glad to see that Tim Pool is doing that stuff. Look, I already know he has people who hate seeing him bring on people from the left. But guess what? We need to be able to sit down and talk. It doesn't matter what fucking side you're on. Because there is middle ground in there. Look, guys, I'm telling you, there are things that he brought up I do agree with. There are. I think the guy's name was like Vosh or something. I think it was Vosh. But look, I didn't agree with a lot of shit that came out of his mouth. There was a lot of stuff that came out of his mouth that I completely disagreed with. But then there were things that came out that I was like, no, I agree with him on that. I 100% agree with him on that. That's because he's having the conversation. Even Tim Pool was like, there was a lot I didn't agree with. Almost everything. Literally, almost everything that came out of the dude's mouth, I did not agree with. But there were things that came out that I agree with, that Tim agreed with, that everybody should be able to agree with. Look, there is middle ground. No matter what side you're on in this. I'm not on a side. I'm in the middle. I believe shit on the right. I believe more shit on the right than I do on the left. But doesn't mean that I'm all right. I'm not. I think right now we are at a point. We are at the tipping point, and we're tipping back and forth between having civil liberties and not having civil liberties. That is the point that we are at right now. And it scares me that people don't see this. Look, it's a big deal where we're at. We gotta be the people who step up. We gotta be the people who are willing to speak out. And at least be willing to sit down at the table and have a conversation with somebody on the left, whether you agree with them or not, or somebody on the right, whether you agree with them or not. It doesn't fucking matter, man. We can find common ground somewhere. Don't get into a bitchy argument that you know is pointless. Just have a conversation. I'm just saying, it's not that hard to sit down and talk and find common ground with people. It's really not. Just have a conversation. It's that simple.
I'm not a racist. Yeah. Y'all might think I'm a white supremacist, but I'm not. I'm actually just light-skinned. We were actually called black Nazis. Yeah. Y'all believe that? It's like, do y'all know what a Nazi is? Yeah, I don't think black and Nazi go together. And those two do not. And they were dead serious when they said it. Yeah. I could see it in the eyes. Yeah. But anyway, okay, I'm going to pull up this article by CNN, and the title of the article is What We Know About.
He could see it in their eyes just because the only thing he could see were their eyes.
The Philadelphia police shooting of Walter Wallace Jr. Who wrote it, man? What's the author's name? Eric Levinson, CNN. That sound liberal. It was posted October 28th, Wednesday at 4:23 p.m. That's the 28th today, right? Eric what? Levinson? Yeah, Levinson. It's probably an alias. Yeah, but anyway, probably a stage name. Yeah, so here we go. So what I'm saying is the media is playing a huge role in the dysfunction in our country, these riots, especially in our black communities, right? So look how they framed this entire article to start with. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Pretty disgusting that this is our media doing this. Yeah, this is the media. Instead of just putting out the information, what happened, they're framing the conversation so you think a certain way. Yeah. Okay, watch this. Watch this garbage. And before you go forward, and if you're easy manipulated, if you don't think for yourself, yeah, you will believe every word they say. Yeah. All right, here we go. Philadelphia police shot and killed a 27-year-old black man waving a knife on Monday afternoon as his mother watched nearby. Protests in the city have raged in the 2 nights since. Here we go. The police shooting of Walter Wallace Jr. captured on cell phone video is just the latest instance of police officers using violence against black people who are disproportionately targeted by law enforcement. Like I said, the cops didn't just show up and say, look, there's a black person. Let's go over and see what he's up to. Yeah. His relatives called because the guy has bipolar disorder. People in that house were scared. Right. So they called the authorities to come help the situation. And let me just say this. Statistically, it might be some truth to that blacks are being shot and killed at a higher rate than whites. But that doesn't explain why they're getting shot. Are they getting shot because they're black, or are they getting shot because they're more violent? Yeah. Just another statistic I want to throw out there to you. Whites are being shot and killed almost 2-to-1 compared to blacks. Yeah. Law enforcement they do have the ability to defend their life. Yeah. It doesn't matter whether they're white or black. Yeah. Even if what this article says is true, that blacks are disproportionately targeted by, even if that's true, there still could be an explanation for that. Are these just black people walking down the street, walking their dogs and cats and getting in altercations with cops and they're shooting? Right. Or is, like in this particular incident, the cops are called, they come out and the guy's got a knife and he's charging the police officers. That's what happened in this incident. So you see how they lead people a certain way. They trying to say the black people being shot.
I'm going to pause it there. Oh, man. And that's the big thing. That's something that I said. I say all the time. I really do. You got to look at the statistics. Look, statistics don't lie. They don't. When you can take statistics and you can proportion out what's going on, it's going to give you truth. And that's something, if you don't pay attention to the numbers, you need to pay attention to the numbers. The numbers don't lie to you. The numbers are fact. Unless you can prove that the numbers are false, the numbers are fact. Look, you gotta stop being blind. Stop letting them tell you how to think. They're right. They're telling you how to think. You gotta stop letting them do that. You have to. Think for yourself. Look at the damn statistics, man. I'm telling you. Statistics speak truth. Statistics spoke truth about our economics. Statistics speak truth about crime. Statistics speak truth about shootings. Statistics speak truth, period. They do. Gotta wake up.
At a higher rate, which is statistically true, but why are they being shot and killed? Yeah. Not because they're black. Yeah. Black people technically are more violent when they're being approached or being arrested. Yeah. Statistics prove that. Yeah. I mean, black demographic, we commit a majority of the violent crimes in this country. Of course, when cops come in contact with most blacks, those interactions going to be more violent. Yeah, let me point out that statistic. We only make up, 13% of the population? Yeah. Us as black people, we account for 50% of the violent crime in this country. I'm talking about murders, rapes. That's a crazy statistic. Yeah. That would explain why blacks are being killed at a higher rate by cops. For some reason, we're more violent. Now, if a black man is walking down the street and the cops using racial slurs and they just put him over because he is sagging his pants or they didn't like his hair or anything like that, and they shot and killed him, that's racially motivated. Yeah. But there's absolutely no proof in this country that these people are being hunted down like animals. Like in this incident, his relatives called the authorities. Yeah. They were seeking assistance, help. Yeah. Okay, let me keep going. Let me start back over. The police shooting of Walter Wallace Jr. captured on cell phone video is just the latest instance of police officers using violence against black people who are disproportionately targeted by law enforcement. And like after police violence in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and in Louisville, Kentucky, frustrated and angry residents have lashed out against the powers that be in the form of protest and violence. Like I said, this guy's not out there minded. Cops didn't approach him, start calling him racial slurs, instigate a fight, got into a situation where they shot and killed him. Had nothing to do with it. This is not violence. This is two police officers who put their life on the line each and every day, who get into a deadly situation. Yeah. They have a right to, that life matters as well. And you could totally tell from video, they didn't want to shoot the guy. They were backing up. Yeah. But I just want you to see in that article how they're lying by omission. Yeah. Yeah, black people are getting killed at a high rate. That is a fact. But you need to know why. You need to investigate it. Yeah. Just to say that they're being killed disproportionately compared to their white counterparts, that's misinformation. Yeah. We need to know why. Is it because the cops are racist, or is the reason why black people are being more violent towards cops? I'm thinking Hollywood, celebrities, mainstream media is teaching blacks that behave this way. Yeah. They played a huge role in all of this. And don't forget, the man was mentally ill. Yeah, and people say y'all should have shot and killed him. He's mentally ill. Yeah. Look, whenever somebody's holding a gun and a knife, and you're going to be scared. Yeah. I'm going to be shaking. Yeah, whenever somebody's holding a gun or a knife and they come at you, they're mentally ill. Yeah. Especially if you just sitting there walking your cat. Yeah. Or if you're just a police officer showing up to a scene to de-escalate stuff. Yeah, majority of people, violent criminals, they have something mentally wrong with them. Yeah, so, I mean, it's easy for everybody to sit back and say, why did you have to shoot him so many times? Look, put yourself in that officer's shoes. If somebody's coming at you with a knife, you could pull the trigger once. You could forget the other times. You're nervous. You're pulling that trigger over and over because you're scared. Yeah, so y'all act like cops can't be human. Yeah. They might ask him how many times you fire. I don't know. I think I fired twice. They count 6 bullets in him. Because people freak out when somebody's coming at you with a knife. I mean, what would you do if you was a police officer and then somebody's coming at you with a knife? Would you shoot? I would think so. Your life's on the line. Hey, put that knife down. Hey, you're getting too close. Hey, come on, dude. You're scaring me now. Yeah. I mean, these shootings are going to continue to happen if people don't hold themselves accountable and behave when cops show up. Well, I mean, the only way y'all can prevent incidents like this, not with social workers or anything like that, y'all need to come out with these damn predators. You know them predators? Yeah. Predator versus alien? That predator got that net. Yeah. Shoot that damn net on you. Yeah. Until we come out with some more technology like a net. But even if we came out with those, y'all would probably say, oh, you see that? Oh, man, they netted him like he was a slave. This
Oh.
is racism.
Oh, this is slavery right all over again. He was running. They
Yeah.
threw it on him, catch him like he was a slave.
Just
man.
like in that damn movie about slaves.
Oh, God, they're so right. They're so right. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. It never will. You can do the right fucking thing and it will always be wrong. It doesn't matter. Police officers will always be looked at in the wrong, no matter what. In this day and age, they're always in the wrong. Because none of you fucks can put yourself in their fucking shoes. You have no idea what it's like to live a day in those fucking shoes. You don't know what it's like to face somebody shooting at you. You don't know what it's like when them bullets crack past your fucking head. And to those people I say, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. If you've never experienced that life, then how the fuck would you know? You have no fucking idea. You have no understanding. You've never been through anything like that. So how the fuck would you fucking know? You have no idea how you would react in that situation. And it's hard for me to even watch a police shooting video and say I would react the same way. Dude, I don't even know how I would react. I've never been in that kind of situation where it's right there in front of you. It's hard to say. I hope I react in a fashion that I've been trained to react in. That's what I hope. And that's what these officers hope too.
Man, that was messed up. This is white supremacy right here. Look, the best way to approach your life when anything happens, man, is to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, just follow the police directions.
And unfortunately, some things is not going to go your way. Bad things happen all the time. Life is not fair.
Yeah.
Stop acting like everything's supposed to go your way. Life is never going to be fair.
Yeah, that's like this situation. I think is fair. You charge somebody with a knife, they got a gun, and you don't want to stop. It's fair for that dude to shoot you.
That's the law. I totally feel you. I hate to see people die too.
Yeah, but
what else could the cops do? Run away and jump in their cars and just leave?
Yeah, they're there to take care of the situation. I mean, that's why they were called.
They got a job to do.
Yeah.
If y'all want them to retreat and get back up, somebody else could die.
Yeah.
Then that's on the cops.
What if they play nice and they run away and they go back in the house and he gets started just stabbing everybody in the house?
Yeah. What if they didn't shoot the guy? Eventually, the guy would have stabbed the police officer. Yeah. And when somebody's that close, all it takes is you to pull that trigger, that pistol jams, you're done.
Yeah.
And these cops are thinking about that while they're backpedaling. They didn't want to shoot the guy. When they got too close, unfortunately, they had to shoot.
Hey, you know what they mentioned in the article? Neither one of the cops had tasers because they didn't have the funding for tasers.
Wow. I mean, the irony in that, defund the police. Maybe this guy would be still alive if they had proper funding. But
that's what you get when you defund the fucking police. Because here's the thing. I ain't going to take away your lethal. I'm going to take away your non-lethal. Yeah, now you ain't got another fucking chance, motherfucker. Yeah. What now? This is the prime example of what happens when you defund the fucking police. What, you don't want to see more people die? Well, you better give them more funding so that they don't have to resort straight to a pistol. Just saying, if they had had tasers, they could have tased the guy. But because they don't have the funding for tasers, well, now you got another one gone. Come on. Wake up. God, if this doesn't prove the fucking point, I don't know what does. I didn't even know that the police department had been defunded, but now it really does make sense. They couldn't fucking tase them because they couldn't afford to have tasers because they didn't have the funding for tasers. This is what we're moving towards. If y'all don't wake the fuck up, because we're still going to have police and we still need to have police. Fine, fuck it. You know what? I say defund them. Take away all their tasers. Then what, motherfuckers? What are you going to do then? You were screaming for defunding the police. Well, I don't want my police force gone. Fine. No second fucking chances. Because that taser is a second chance at life. We're going to take that away. That's really what you want. Fine. Defund them. See how that goes. Gonna have a lot more dead motherfuckers in the street. And to be honest, it's what y'all are asking for, so I don't fucking feel bad. I could give two shits. You'd just be another one dead. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all are gonna get. Y'all a bunch of fucking morons.
The cops don't like to use those tasers.
Yeah, even with that said.
They're not reliable.
Yeah.
Well, who knows if this police department had the funding, maybe this guy could still be alive.
Yeah.
The worst thing we could do in any society is defund your police.
Yeah, so that's why we need to vote Trump, because they're not going to defund the police when Trump's in office.
Yeah.
Trump 2020.
Yeah. That was a damn good show. Hell yeah.
Go to officialhorsetwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in.
I love the Hodge twins, man. Look, they hit it. They keep that shit real. Fucking love those guys, man. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for real. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this fake ass fucking media shit, man. I'm looking for people to have a real conversation like this. Like, stop acting a fucking fool. Look, the guy had mental problems. Oh well. You still can't run at the police with a fucking knife, whether you have mental problems or not. You can't run at them with a gun. You can't do any of that shit and think that you're gonna walk away from the situation alive. Like I said, the taser, that's your chance at a second life. And when you take that away, well, that's what we get. Where we are now. You've defunded the police. Congratulations. How do y'all dumb fucks feel now? Fucking sick of this shit, man. Time for y'all to wake the fuck up. This shit's fucking ridiculous. But, that's my video for tonight, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave me some love, some hate. I don't fucking care. Whatever you feel like leaving. But, as always, I love my AWGFAM and my XMCFAM. I'm out.